Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is heavily favored to win her re-election race. Her challenger has still raised $10 million because Republicans are desperate to beat her. Her opponent is down by 57 points. It's going to take a lot more than $10 million to overcome that margin in the next 9 days. But I'm glad they're sending it here and not to Lindsey Graham where it might matter. Edit, for anyone wanting to see the math. https://projects 538.com/2020 election forecasts/house/New York/14/ Let them divert as much money as they want into a completely unwinnable race. That's money that doesn't go to people like Graham that are in desperate need of money to compete in highly contested races. The more the better. Piss it all into the wind. Republicans are so obsessed with her. Democrats won that seat with a 65-point margin in the 2018 midterm. https://en Wikipedia, org/wiki/new_york%27s_14th_congressional_district, they're basically just setting fire to $10 million. Never going to happen. This money is not being spent to beat her in this election. It's part of what will be a career-long campaign to smear her and downplay any of her accomplishments. She is an obvious threat to be in a position of great influence in her party for many, many years. Might even run for president eventually. It's not that at all. Her race in particular shows how far the Republican grift can go. She even outlines it herself here. https://twitter.com/aok/status/1320039134971518976. This is consultants using AOC as a lightning rod to line their pockets. If she wins, all those Trump supporters who predicted, based on so very insanely idiotic reasons, that she would never win re-election, will come face to face with the fact that their worldview has little to no connection to reality. They will then scurry back to their safe spaces where they will move on to a different set of insanely idiotic lies without the slightest whisper of cognitive dissonance. I feel like they created her though. If the Republicans hadn't been so hell-bent of villainizing her before she was even elected, she would just be another safe Democrat House rep with little to no influence. Reminder, AOC was a bartender that became a politician. She pulled herself up by her bootstraps. Republicans hate her and mock her for having been a bartender. They call her dumb in spite of her winning second place in the microbiology category of the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair in 2007, having started as science major and changed to econ later. She has an asteroid named after her for this. The hypocrisy is too damn high. No wonder they're fucking desperate. That's a future presidential candidate right there. Any win against her would be cheered through GOP and the halls of every Klan chapter in the country. Why the hell would they waste over $10 million trying to beat her in one of the most blue districts in NYC? The last time a Republican won in that district was 1990, 30 years ago, and that was redistricted to the 13th. I live in her district. The Republicans put another Latina, Michelle Caruso Cabrera, to run against her in the primary as a Democrat. She was a lifelong Republican until 2020, wants to eliminate Social Security and Medicare, and wrote a book that Larry Kudlow wrote the foreword for. I think they thought if they put another Latina with 3 names on the ballot that would be good enough to unseat AOC. I gotta say, the way this woman makes conservatives' heads explode is just hilarious. You know how there was 30 years of baked-in conspiracy theory about Hillary Clinton? They're starting early on AOC. I live in Ilhan Omar's district. It's hilarious how much money they're throwing in here. Totally wasted. She's going to win about 80% of the vote. These conservatives are so sensitive. Freaking out at any sort of intelligent, powerful woman. My father-in-law, a devout preacher, has only terrible things to say about her, the most vile shit I've ever heard him spew, even though he's supposed to love all. I friggin' love AOC, she takes no BS. We need more like her. People who aren't afraid to stand up and challenge the other side. Let's say that AOC lost her House race. I'm not sure Republicans would like Senator Ocasio-Cortez or the inevitable President Ocasio-Cortez. America rightly adores AOC and I can't wait to see her get a promotion. AOC is my representative and I literally don't know anyone who knows her challenger's name. Oh well / / // https:// imager.com/pnyfx. PNG. I'm not a big socialist guy myself, but I like AOC. We need more progressives in the Democratic Party. I get dibs on running against her next time. I will hire my friends and family as staff and raise multiple millions from dumb Republican donors. Spend all of it paying them. What a country. Rather than set $10 million on fire, you could give me like one of those million and set the other 9 on fire. Queen's resident here. She will literally never lose, ever again, unless she runs for another office, and even then, with the star power she's built, she in FO life. Boomer here, I hope I live long enough to vote for AOC for president. The Dems spent a lot of money to beat her too. It didn't work. Removed. Not gonna lie, I know nothing about AOC as a politician, but holy shit, I love her as a person. LOL, she just seems so wholesome. They scared as fuck. LOL. AOC will be president one day. AOC hate is some of the most telling projection shit. She's a junior congresswoman, only one of 435. She's not on any important committees. She has relatively almost no power. And yet they are terrified of her and can't stop talking about her. Imagine if Democratic leadership spent this much time being scared of Rodney Frelinghuysen. Who the fuck is Rodney Frelinghuysen, you say? Exactly. I sure as fuck don't know. There are 435 of these people and they are irrelevant, unless they are a scary Latina woman that speaks her mind. I understand why they want her gone. She's young, beautiful, charismatic, intelligent, ethnic, and outspoken. To a bunch of rich old white guys she is everything they have fought against for years. How can you say that women like her are always pregnant, uneducated, and on food stamps, when someone like her is sitting next to you, on your seat of power? Personally, I think she's great. She is a beacon for change that has yet to come to our political system that is dragging its feet on needed issues and veiling their actions behind religion and its fanatics. Also, as a white Texas Republican, who is also a gun-toting vet, I would love to talk to her and talk about future opportunities to change things for the better. In comparison to Ted Cruz and his two-faced, racist, carpet-bagging ass, she is someone I can understand and work with. Hell, if she was single I would also throw my hat into the ring of eligible men. Because a house divided cannot stand, for America. It's the Republican game. Demonize a Democratic woman until the general public opinion turns negative. They did it to Clinton for almost 30 years. Challenge any Republican to name Republican women in Congress or the Senate. Then ask them to name Democrat women in Congress. I have found the ratio is about 5-1 if they know any Republicans. They are trained to hate women with any power. I love how intimidated some Republicans are by a young intelligent woman with no dark history that is calm, competent yet fierce. Seems like that would be the perfect producer's scam. 1. Round up millions in donations knowing you have no chance of winning. 2. Lose. 3. What donations? 4. Profit. AOC's raised 17.3 million, she'll smoke that fool. Damn, can I start a GoFundMe titled Get AOC Out of Office but like just turn it into a personal cash cow? These fucks will spend money on anything. These Republicans are really obsessed with her in the worst way. I have a feeling they're gonna try and turn her into a villain for the next few decades the way they did to Hillary, and they'll probably go even harder on AOC because she's a woman of color and a millennial. Their next attack ad will probably be some BS like while the virus was running rampant, you were playing games on Twitch.